Okay, guys, we're back in spooky place. Where are we again? I can't remember. We're in a place. It's a tower, right? It's full of rats and ghosts. It sucks. It's the worst. Alright, it's locked. Seems to go outside anyway. Shut up, rats. I like it. Okay, spooky door.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Oh dear. Well, it sounds like he hates peasants. Sounds like he's a bit of a dick. And is that supposed to be him dead there? Because I thought he died downstairs. So who's that? A peasant? I don't know. Another dead guy there. This is all very spooky. Let's use my witcher senses. Not seeing anything. Oh, what the hell was that? Did you guys see that? That was not fun. Okay. Ugh. Wow, they know how to make it spooky, don't they? You know what? What's good against spooks? Hidden's good against spooks. Right. Oh god, who's that? Alright, oh, up she goes. Where are you going? Oh, okay. And what's with all the stuff getting knocked around?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Oh, and there he is. He's not been dead long either. More leather pelt. I said there was gold in there. Liar. Right. This is creepy as hell. Saltpeter. Okay, what the hell? Ooh, assassin's trousers. Ooh, knight gauntlets. And booze. Okay, so. There she is again. Where are you going? Okay, throwing sacks at me. That's, I mean, fair enough. Looks like the servants' beds or something. What's that crate over there? Ah. There's a chest here. Small blackjack. I don't care. God. Wasting my time. So yeah, this is freaky as hell. They've done a good job with this. I'm scared. Very eerie. Making stairs sound like they're gonna collapse. Okay, that was unnecessary.
Where are you?
Oh god.
Have you got to the laboratory?
Kira, what the hell?
Yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Well, that's the passage, obviously, and, huh. Simples. Hey, rat. Okay, nearly there. You know what, I do actually have a level up, which I feel is important to do. You know, let's sort this out, actually. This is a mess. Let's go with the blue one on this side. Alright, and let's actually sort this stuff out. So we'll put a red one on this side. Right, so how these work, right, is the mutagens that you place in the slots on the sides. I'm actually pointing with my hand. You can't see my hand. What the hell? Anyway, so these mutagens, they'll add a percentage, but for each one that they link up to, you get a bonus. So basically we want to swap this blue and red one around, and that'll be better. So that's the idea. So if we do that, now it'll put side intensity up by 15%, because it's 5 for the mutagen, and then, you know, you get an extra 5% for each thing that it matches. So we can do the same with this. So there we go. So you'll see here, now if we go over here, there's 5% attack power, and then you get another 5 for that, another 5 for that, but then that adds fast attack damage by 25%, so this all actually stacks up quite well. So when we get another slot, if we have another red skill, we can put it in there. So it'd be pretty cool. So speaking of red skills, we've also got this one. Increases chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 2%. And it increases fast attack critical damage. That's pretty rad, because the chances seems to be higher if we're stabbing people in the back and things. And we tend to do that a lot. So just having more damage is pretty great. So that's probably not a bad move. Does the same for strong attacks. Damage received while dodging is reduced. That's pretty huge. So it means even if we're hit, as long as we're dodging, we're taking less damage. That's pretty massive. I think I'm going to go for those precise blows, though. No, I'm not. I need to stay alive, don't I? We get your health back using adrenaline, which we get somehow. I don't know. Tend to get adrenaline just by attacking stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go fleet-footed. We can't equip it yet, but, you know, it'll be useful eventually. Because, what was this one we got again? Oh yeah, okay. Adds critical hit damage and fast attack damage for each piece of light armor, so that's actually pretty cool. Because we're wearing a lot of light armor right now. I think. That's a point. Is our armor light armor? Come on, get over there. That's medium armor. Oh. It is more armor though. But, I can't want the extra damage. Oh, that Kermoyan army's really bad. We could have actually upgraded that if we went to a blacksmith. Which is sort of annoying. There's some elemental damage and damage from monsters, though. I got a feeling spooks aren't going to care about armor all that much. So, okay, cool. And also, although I've never done this mid-episode before, I'm going to save it because this is freaking me out.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Okay, there's a log there. Let's read that. I never did like rats, not because they're obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They're always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn off ear. At first I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company. And observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of the illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none, besides a black rat, and cannot hope for better. Vizarid avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in the extreme, but he explained a true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humours. It's good to know these guys are, you know, clever. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman, but as for her, I try to limit my contact. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he'd become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. But, as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. Okay, that's different. Clearly a spook over there. But, this is disturbing.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
It's a conclave of sorceresses, I guess. Hello? Don't like that noise. I do not like that noise.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me?
Because your house is
I
spooky.
cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Depends. There's no need to fear me.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Sorry to disappoint. Is you this mage?
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know.
Yeah, figured.
They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
So what happened
Tell
here?
me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in.
Wise.
He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
So, what was the potion?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured
both.
rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
So, your beloved?
Your beloved failed
go
to save
plan
you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Well, they're clearly all dicks. Yeah,
they hurt you?
obviously they did something terrible.
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Messed
Sleeping potion.
up.
Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
That is...
They tore me apart,
awful.
and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
So... there's a corpse
You weren't
downstairs.
the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my not my tormentor.
Chill. So, can you talk
Can
to
you
the other
talk to
ones?
the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why.
Because you're free.
You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
So, how can I help?
How can I help you?
Please don't
A
haunt
curse
me.
born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
She suddenly seems
And
a
your
lot more
beloved,
educated.
he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle.
Tell me about this grave.
Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Suspicious.
Did I? You must have misheard.
Didn't.
I don't think so.
Can check the recording.
That's
right, I'm
don't
recording
know
you.
anymore.
Can't hide
It's
anything
all a
from me.
nightmare to me.
So the curse is focused
As
on
I
you.
see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things.
Yeah.
You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
Maybe.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
I mean, she can clearly get out the tower. But she can't get to the village. She lied about being able to get out the tower, and she doesn't seem to know anything about a monster eviscerating people. So she's probably the monster eviscerating people. It's just a hunch.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
Please don't
You're
misread
not
me.
telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Got a feeling you might be lying.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you? Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
Right?
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Well, that's... Hey guys, we found the monster. I'm gonna... Oh god, I'm nearly out of swallow. Oh god.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
Rats? Okay, where is she? God, I hate not being able to see. Okay, come back here, spook. Yeah, spooky lady. It's... Oh, god damn you. Stop it with the... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Chrome. Chrome. Whoop. You guys can ignore that. I'll cover it up with something. Like a cow or something, I don't know. Come back here, little shit. Whoop. Alright, come on. Did it!
Cannot kill me. You know this.
Sure I can. Damn it.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had
Maybe.
to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah,
Maybe.
we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore.
Okay.
Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Okay. Cool. Spooky. Cool. Alright. Well, guys, truth be told, I've never actually taken this route in the quest. I've always just taken up Bones to see Graham. And, spoilers, that's a bad idea. So, yeah. So this is interesting. I've never been here before. And, this silly notification in the corner is bothering me. But anyway, it is the end of the episode. So, I guess that's a good thing. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And be sure to tune in next time to see what happens to this spooky, spooky ghost in Spooky Spooky Tower on Spooky Spooky Island. In a spooky, spooky episode. Probably. Bye!